Are we about to see the total collapse of the US dollar? Because we come into this major resistance. But yes, we're getting some indicators that the US dollar might lose its status as world reserve currency. So we're going to look at these facts, but we're also going to look at Bitcoin because yes, we came perfectly into this major liquidity zone. So guys, if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly, activate the bell so that you always stay up to date. And welcome back to B for Crypto. And guys, I hope you all are doing great. And yes, we had this major dump towards the downside and Bitcoin consolidated in this major range of 26,000 US dollars. But like I told you, I could expect that we're getting this dump all the way back down into this major liquidity zone. But guys, we have to keep an eye on the dollar currency index, and that's why we're going to focus on the dollar and also the facts why the US dollar could lose its status as world reserve currency. And we're going to go directly over to the news. Just in, Russian president calls on BRICS to abandon the US dollar and settle trade in local currency. So first of all, this is bullish for the overall crypto market because yes, if the US dollar will lose the status as world reserve currency and we're going to see a major dump in the dollar currency index, we could expect a major pump towards the upside and a major reversal for the overall crypto market. BRICS has formally announced that they will be accepting Argentina, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates into their grouping. So this is going to be a major step because yes, we can see the first steps already. India saved 7 billion by ditching the US dollar for oil trade. So this is a major step, guys, and this could mean that we're going to lose the dominance as a world reserve currency with the US dollar. But what is really going to be important is tomorrow the meeting at the Jackson Hole Symposium. Because if we're going to look at the probability, then we can see at the moment we have an 88.5% probability that we're going to see a rate pause, and this could mean of course that we're going to see a relief rally for the overall crypto market, and that's why it's really important to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. And guys, if you want to trade on the spot market or in a leverage market, go down in the video description below where you receive a major deposit bonus if you sign up to OKX or even on BitGet. And over on OKX you receive a mystery box up to 10,000 US dollars and also a major deposit bonus of 100,000 US dollars, or you can sign up to BitGet where you also receive a major deposit bonus. But guys, let's go over back to the charts, and on the dollar currency index, yes, we had this major resistance level and we saw this major pump towards the upside. But first of all guys, we need to zoom out because if we look at the overall perspective, then we can see yes, we had this major parabolic run towards the upside for the dollar currency index, and then we broke this parabolic trend line towards the downside and we saw this massive dump towards the downside. And if we look at the overall structure, then we can see that the dollar index is forming lower highs and also lower lows, and we can see the overall trend for the dollar index is down. And yes, you can see that I placed this magnet exactly in these levels because I expected yes, we're going to get this pump and this major dump towards the downside because I don't think that the dollar currency index is going to form a higher high. And of course this would mean that Bitcoin is going to turn around in these levels and that we could expect that Bitcoin is going to come all the way back into the top of this range because yes, we can see we are in this major range that we have been forming in between the levels of 25,000 US dollars and all the way up to the levels of 31,800 US dollars. So yes guys, we are at the bottom of this major range, but let's go on the lower time frames to find out what we could expect. Because yes, if we go over to the daily chart and we're going to take the Fibonacci retracement level all the way from the top all the way to the bottom to the swing low, then we can see yes, we have got the major zone where we can also see we have the 200 moving average and also the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level lining up perfectly, and also the 13 EMA, the 13 moving average exactly at the level of 27,370. So yes, this would be my price target if we're going to get this fake out towards the upside and then a dump even lower. And why do I expect a major volatility and a pump and then a dump? Or even a dump and then a major pump towards the upside? Tomorrow we're going to get the speech from Fed Jerome Powell, so we could expect some major volatility in the next 24 hours. But for that we're going to go on the lower time frames on the 4-hour chart, because on the 4-hour chart, guys, we can see we perfectly came down into this liquidity zone, which I told you exactly here. So I could expect, yes, maybe Bitcoin is going to come all the way back down to consolidate in these areas before we're going to get the speech from Fed Jerome Powell. So this means this will be extremely bullish, because if we're going to get a tone from Fed Jerome Powell that we're going to see a rate pause, we could expect that, yes, Bitcoin is going to try to come back into these major levels, back above the 38.2, but we're going to look at the price targets, because yes guys, Bitcoin ultimately has to come above the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, all the way at the levels of $27,400 to really say that we're going to turn the trend around and that we're going to form higher highs and also higher lows, and that we could expect, yes, this is going to be our ultimate price target. Bitcoin needs to come back above the $29,000 to really say, guys, we're going to see a bullish move, and that we could expect Bitcoin is going to go even higher. Because yes, the US dollar is losing its status as world reserve currency, and you need to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. And guys, if you like this video, smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly, activate the bell and be for crypto.